You don't need a ton of space, you don't need a ton of equipment, and you don't need a ton of time. When it comes to getting in the best shape of your life, too many people aren't even trying or aren't trying hard enough because they think it isn't even worth trying. All because they aren't able to get to a gym or have access to a ton of equipment or work out for hours on end. Look, I get it and I understand. Life is busy and chaotic. You're working like crazy, you're taking care of kids, possibly a newborn, you have a long commute, a social life to keep up with, or maybe you even run your own business. 1,000 things are piling up, making your workouts feel impossible to get in. But they only feel impossible because you think that you have to go to a gym 5 times a week and work out for an hour for it to be worth it, when that couldn't be farther from the truth. And everything going on in your life is not a justifiable excuse to not be in good shape. Look, does everything going on in life right now make taking care of your fitness a little bit more difficult? Yes, 100%. But not impossible when you do these 4 things. Now, number 1 is a mindset shift, and a big mindset shift that you need to get over, and that is thinking that your workouts need to be an hour plus long and 5 to 6 times a week. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say that 20-minute workouts 3 times a week are all you need, because that's not enough. Is it better than nothing? Yes. But over here, our standards are higher than better than nothing. Now, if you're brand new and on your journey and just looking to get the ball rolling, then okay, sure. But eventually, I need more from you. 40 minutes a day, at least 3 times, but really I need 4 times a week, with a 5th day being icing on the cake. I'll just be straight up right now. When you put your phone down and stop f***ing around in the gym and move with intention, you can easily finish a full body strength workout in 40 to 45 minutes when structured properly. Now, in addition to that mindset shift, number 2 is another mindset shift. See, you'll notice that I just said full body strength workout there. That is because you need to get out of the mindset of training like a bodybuilder. Stop isolating body parts. You don't have the time for an hour of biceps and triceps anymore, or spending 30 minutes on the bench press. When you were younger and had all the time in the world, sure, but not anymore. You've got 40 minutes a day, 4 times a week. Your workouts need to be efficient, so focus on compound exercises and do full body to minimize your rest times. Even if you're not rushed on time, I still think this is the best way to train. Now, you can't do either of those things efficiently without number 3, and that is a proper setup. Your setup really matters. If you have all these roadblocks popping up in life, then the chances are working out from home is going to be the best bet and something that is going to make your life a lot easier. Your backyard, basement, garage, living room. You do not need nearly as much space as you think. About 24-ish square feet is all you need. That's 8 square meters for my non-Americans out there. But you have to get yourself a legit setup and not some BS of a few random dumbbells, a couple bands, and some kettlebell that weighs 8 pounds. And no, I'm also not saying that you need to go get a full rogue home gym. 5 kettlebells and your body weight is a great setup and starting point for you to progress and do well-structured, full-body strength and conditioning workouts. And if you can add in a club or a couple maces, maybe a pull-up bar or dip bar, you're going to be entering a realm of being able to do a lot with really not that much. And again, more importantly, not taking up a ton of space. I've got over 850 people on my program, Project Bellplex, doing exactly this every day. I am not making up these possibilities. The proof is in front of me every single day, and it's amazing to me to see what people are doing without a ton of space, time, or equipment. Which conveniently leads me to the final point that you should be doing as someone with a crazy and hectic life to get in great shape: following a plan. Now, obviously I'm biased towards my own program, but at the end of the day, I'm just telling you to follow something that is structured and has progression for you. Doing a bunch of random workouts all the time is a lot of fun. Trust me, I know. And if you really, really know what you're doing, then you can get away with doing random workouts. That is a very, very small amount of people that can do that the right way. You have too much going on. Life is already crazy busy and your cup is full. You shouldn't be adding more things for you to do, like making your own workouts. And no offense, but if I'm being honest, you're probably not that good at it either. So spend a few extra bucks and get something that is done for you. Something that's going to lay out your exercises properly in a thought out and purposeful way. Tells you your sets, your reps, how to do things the right way, and how to progress. Maybe it's mine, or maybe it's someone else's. I'm fine either way. You can check out mine in the description below if you do want to check it out. But if you don't want to do mine, then cool. Just drop a comment below and I will recommend some other awesome program from some great coaches for you to do. I don't care. Make your workouts more efficient and your life better by following a program. It isn't easy, but it is simple no matter how busy life gets. You don't need a massive gym, you don't need endless time, or a garage full of equipment to get in great shape. You just need a small amount of space, a few solid tools, like some kettlebells, a plan to follow, and these 5 rules, and you'll be on your way to being in the best shape of your life.